This is an interview by Jordan Miller. Role played by Samantha and Jordan Miller.
Hi, Jordan. How was it living at Mission San Antonio?
Mostly good, but some of us hated being controlled. We liked it better the way we were living to start off within the tribes. Oh, some even wanted to start a riot with the mission. Some of the neophytes liked it, others not so much.
Well, how many tribes were there exactly?
There are 5 tribes: the Ohlone, Miwok, Chumash, Mojave, and the Salinan tribe.
Interesting. Where did the Padres and soldiers live? Most of all, where did the neophytes live?
The Padres lived in huts on the east side of Mission San Antonio de Padua. The soldiers lived in barracks near the mission. We lived in small huts miles away from the mission. The Padres say it gets us fit for building.
What do you mean for building?
The Padres made us do all of the building. We had to make thousands of big adobe bricks from the mission to add on to buildings or create new buildings.
What are you neophytes exactly? I know you're Indians, but what makes you special?
We're baptized Indians. When we were baptized, we were brought into Christian faith.
Oh, And what buildings do you have at Mission San Antonio?
The main building in the mission was the church. The church was on the perimeter of the mission. Each of our tribes, the Ohlone, Miwok, Mojave, and the Chumash and Salinan tribe, went at different times to learn Christian religion. There was many different buildings like the carpenter's house, the blacksmith's workshop, the candle shop, the adobe house. That's where the neophytes worked.
Okay. And what building materials did you use to make other buildings and add onto the mission?
The main material was adobe. Adobe is made up of 3 materials: clay, straw, and water. But on the inside of San Antonio, it was made of paper and wood. Sometimes when we went to go get wood, we got to carve in the wood anything Christian related.
Wow, it sounds like you guys were great builders. And what Padres were there at the mission?
There are 3 Padres at Mission San Antonio: Fray Serra, Fray Sitjar, and Fray Pierres. Fray Serra and Fray Pierres were the nice ones. Fray Serra let us do things we would have done in our tribes. Fray Pierres was just a kind soul. He worked so long and hard trying to get us healthy when we were sick.
Good guy. And when was Mission San Antonio de Padua founded?
Mission San Antonio was founded on July 14th, 1771. They got most of their native Californians from bribery. They bribed the Indians with fresh food, clothes, and cleaning supplies, such as soap, cloths, and showers.
That sounds good. And what do you think it was like building the mission for the Padres?
The Padres took a very short time building the mission because they had so many builders and helpers. It only took 11 months. They literally had 1,000 helpers and builders. About 4 years after, they had a big earthquake. About 4 years after, they had a really big earthquake. Since they did not have all their helpers, it took 13 years to build it again. It took 13 years because they had another earthquake during the rebuilds. But finally, in 1788, the mission was rebuilt and never injured with a big earthquake again, luckily.
Wow, that's quite a history. How is Mission San Antonio de Padua now?
Great. It is being used as a Christian church. It is being run by a person named John Genie, a.k.a. Fray John Genie. Cool name. Genie is the best Latin name. There's an olive tree that is still there from the early 1830s.
Whoa!
That's 195 years ago. Whoa!
I didn't realize that olive trees could live that long. We've got to go see that. Can we visit?
Sure.
Thanks for all the great info about Mission San Antonio.
I'm gonna delete it all.
Don't do that.
Great.
No, don't do that.
The end?
Yeah.
Bye, friends.